We're now at the day of the meeting. You've prepared, you know who will say what, and you're all waiting outside of the office 15 minutes before the meeting's start time. And it's best to walk into the office a few minutes early to let the office know you've arrived. Once the legislator or their staff person greets you, remember that it's important to establish a connection early on. Is someone in the group a donor to the legislator? Did someone volunteer for the legislator or attend a town hall? Making those connections early on will make the meeting much more memorable. After everyone introduces themselves, the leader should be assertive but not aggressive about moving the meeting forward. In the meeting, start with the personal stories we spoke about in the last video, and be sure to also hit the details outlined in the talking points. Both are important to legislators. In the meeting, be clear and specific about what you're looking for. We call it the ask. So instead of saying, "We hope you'll vote for the Employment Non-Discrimination Act," turn it into an ask by saying, "Can we count on you to vote for an inclusive Employment Non-Discrimination Act?" If the member is already supportive, the ask is to help push the legislation forward. So the ask would be, what can you do to help bring the bill to the floor this year? Two other key points are to keep the meeting moving forward and to never be afraid to say, "I don't know." Write down the question, email it to us, and we'll follow up with you with the answer. Now is time to debrief with your group. How did the meeting go? What follow-up is necessary? Go over any unanswered questions the legislator may have and make a plan to have those questions answered, whether by people in the group or through contacting us here at HRC. Lastly, report back. On our website, you'll find a feature to report how your meeting went. This is extremely helpful to our ability to know what members of Congress are saying about whether or not they'll support key legislation and why. Please take a few moments to provide that information so we can follow up on any questions, concerns, or action items from the meeting. And that's it. Thanks for taking the time to go over this material, and please feel free to reach out to us at field@hrc.org with any questions along the way. Our field team is here to help you as you engage in the Countdown 2010 campaign.